Which is quite nice down the afternoon. That's the. I prefer to get up early and get on there. I'm not late.
Morning, here we are at the Volvo Owners Club stand at the Classic Car Show at the NEC in November 2022. So we'll have a little walk around the stand and have a look at what cars we've got on the stand this time round. Pete, this is your 544. I think I called it a 444 the last video, so I've learned since then.
544, yeah.
So tell us about how long have you had it? I've forgotten.
It's probably about 7 to 8 years, and we imported it from Sweden, drove it all the way back, faultless basically. It's job going on as all the time,
ongoing
project, doing different things to it. It was one family owned, and it's done 104,000 kilometres now. And when we bought it, it had a school exercise book, but the guy, every time he went out in it, he put the date, the mileage, and in the back of the book he put when the mileage was service and how much he spent on it. And so it passed through the family, and now it's me. So it's a lovely little car to drive, and say totally original inside. It has had a respray, but because we took the wings off and did some work to it, and other than that, lovely little car to drive.
Right, thanks Pete, it's a lovely car. Okay, well we'll move over to the next car, which is the glamorous car of the show. Tell us about your car. And don't mention the P word.
Don't mention the P. What, the P1800? Well, as you can see, this is a Volvo P1800 1967. It's been taken back all the way to the shell. We won't talk about the colour, but it is not a Volvo colour. But fortunately, my wonderful husband has been project managing it. There has been a few rounds along the way, but I'm very lucky to be allowed to display it at the lovely Volvo Owners Club. So yeah, I'm very proud of it. I feel quite surreal really that after 2 years it's almost there, but not quite.
So these are not Volvo wheels, are they either?
No, they're not Volvo wheels. You know me, I'm not your ordinary top person. I don't want everything to be original Volvo. No, they are specially took a lot of work and special tyres as well. We just hope it runs okay, but no, it does. It really does.
Absolutely. Well, I have to say, you did a superb job. I forgot to put the chrome on, I have to say, but I think that was deliberate.
It's deliberate,
So,
yeah.
but you know, the camera probably doesn't reflect the fantastic alignment here and the panel gaps and everything.
But the alignment is amazing. We all know about Volvos and how they were made back in the day, but yeah, precision has been really taken on alignment, and I'm terrible because if anybody will notice it, it will be me. So, and of course my favourite colour.
Which is a Volvo colour.
Which is red. Just
Thanks very much.
Won't mention the P word.
Well done. We'll go on and look at some of the non-standard
And I'm gonna
Volvo
carry on
colours.
cleaning.
Yeah, you carry on cleaning.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, bye. There's the next car. It's a lovely Amazon, and it's proud owner Andy. Andy, tell us a bit about your car.
So the car is, it came from South Africa, 2016. I bought it in 2017. It's just undergone 15 months of complete bare metal restoration. Not a standard colour, but I love it. It really, really suits the car, I think, really brings it to life. And literally this is the first time I've sat in the car in 15 months at the show today.
That's good. And yeah, did you have a bit of bother bringing it over from South Africa, or was it fairly straightforward?
No, it's pretty straightforward, really.
Right.
And coming from a dry state, it's a solid car, which is what I really wanted as well. Yeah.
And it's not a standard Volvo car. I think it's is it a Harley Davidson?
It's a Harley Davidson pearlescent white.
Yeah. No, but it looks lovely. It's fantastic, and a credit to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We'll move on and look at the next car, which is a lovely blue 240. And he's equally proud owner, who is another Andy, actually. Andy, tell us about your 240.
Okay, well, I got this 240 about 4 years ago. It belonged to my wife's uncle. He had it from brand new, from Mark's Vickenham. And then when he retired, he moved down to St Austell when he was living down there. Had my eye on it for many years, and in the end I was able to purchase it 4 years ago. And so they were keen to keep it in the family, so I got it for a good price.
Yeah, well, I've had a good look at this car, and it's faultless, really. It's wonderful. Thanks very much. Thanks for bringing it today.
No problem at all.
We'll go round to the other end of the stand, Chris, and we'll have a look at the more modern classics, shall we? Here we go. So this is the Mark II C70. You can just interrupt Darren from his dusting, as it were. So this is yours, Darren.
Yeah.
Lovely car. So tell us a bit about it. How long have you had it?
I've had this car 9 years, just short of 10 years.
Yeah.
So I've done 3,000 miles in the time that I've had it,
Yeah.
which is very little. It's a T5 turbo.
So that's quite rare, because I mean I've looked at these, and they're mostly diesel, aren't they?
Most of them
this
seem to be
era, but the T5s are rare. So there's nothing about. But it's a lovely car. Shall we look around the car, Chris? Let's take the video. So this is the sort of second generation C70, because the early ones had a rag top, but they actually did a facelifted version of this after this, didn't they, with the sort of...
2010, they replaced the front headlights.
They changed the headlights slightly. And
Slight changes to the interior.
Yeah.
Overall, the car was just the same.
No. But you know, a lovely car, and there's a T5, it's pretty rare. Okay, well thanks very much, and thanks for coming to the show. We'll move on to the...
Thank you.
Move on to the gull yellow car. Might pause it, Chris. So this is a very special Volvo in yellow. It's not actually our car, but Bob, our chairman, is going to tell you all about it.
This is an 850 T5R, and the 850 was a model that changed the face of Volvo throughout the world through the British Touring Car Championships, where they won with the big estate, and people remember that car. It is a very special car, and this particular model in the yellow, there are only 200 made in this colour. The T5R, it's a 2.3 turbo with an overboost up to about 240. And as the development continued, when they finished on the 850R, that had a standard 240 horsepower engine. It's lowered suspension, 17-inch wheels, and they all run on P0s, which was a type of Pirelli tyre that was fitted, factory fitted to the 850. This one is an automatic, but a lot of the avids prefer a manual. So it's an amazing car, and even today's standards with fuel economy, you can still get 30 miles to the gallon out of this if driven sensibly. It can carry a heck of a lot of load, and it's very stable on the road, and it's very sought after. The T5R is well sought after, and even more the 850R, which came at the end of the 850 line in 96-97.
So, thanks, Bob. That's great. I mean, it's quite rare. I think they only sold 200 of these in this country, and then they produced a limited run of green and black, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. So
very rarely see those. Very rarely see those. But the T5, which is the slightly other derivative, which isn't the R, which isn't as lowered, but still sought after, still 225 horsepower on the original ones, and they were up to 240 towards the end of the production.
Okay, brilliant. So that ends a quick tour of our stand here in November, and we'll be back again in March. Thanks very much. See you next time. 2 seconds on the... Can you move out the way, Ahmed? So we're on the picture of the car, please. Thank you. Who's going to do the talking? Tell us about your car. Tell us about your car. Don't mention the P word.
Don't mention the P word.
Okay, so here's a very special car. Bob, our chairman, is going to talk to you about it. You may recognise him. He has been in the video earlier, but he looked a bit like Groucho Marx. But tell us about this car, Bob, because this isn't your car, is it?
No, this is a car that belongs to Volvo Car UK Heritage, and it is the car that changed the face of Volvo throughout the world with the British Touring Car Champion. Start again. The face of Volvo throughout the world with the British Touring Car Champion. Start again. The face of Volvo throughout the world with the British Touring Car Champion. Start again.